So this is my bottom preview and bottom predictions for Tszyu versus Anthony Velazquez, and the tour main event between Sam Dudman and Tyler Pizzard, which we're going to start off with. Sam Dudman takes on Tyler Pizzard in 10-round contest in the super bantamweight division. So Sam Dudman does jump back down to one weight division after his title fight with Nick Ball, where he caused Nick Ball massive problems in that fight. And a couple more rounds, he probably would have won that fight, Sam Dudman, against Nick Ball. He really did give Nick Ball one for his money as well. And Tyler Pizzard, of course, had that ability to land hooks with both hands when you watch him in the ring. Sam Dudman, strategic boxer, isn't he? Strategic boxer, very underrated as well. Very underrated. With great footwork, good counter punching as well, as we saw against Nick Ball. Good defence. He's got good defence. He's got the tactical strength as well. Versatility. He's very versatile as well, Sam Dudman as well. And I think he's just levels above Tyler Pizzard here. And I think Sam Dudman will win on points, and hopefully that's another world title shot, because it's definitely worthy of a world title shot, Sam Dudman, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure he was meant to be facing Nick Ball. Not Nick Ball. I'm pretty sure he was meant to be facing Noah Inoue, wasn't he? But that fight has never materialised. That would actually been an interesting fight, even though Inoue would be levels above Dudman. How he would have coped with Inoue. So I'm finally onto the main event. Right, I don't know what weight this is going to be at between Tszyu and Anthony Velazquez in 12 rounds. It could either be super welterweight, could either be catchweight, or could either be middleweight. I don't know what weight it's at the moment, but I do know the fight is on between the two of them. And what would suit Tszyu? Be interesting what would suit Tszyu in terms of weight. Probably catchweight, middleweight, to be honest with you. But to be honest with you, I think Tszyu has already reached his level, if I'm being honest with you. I think Tszyu's already reached his ceiling. He's already a former world champion, which is an amazing thing to achieve in your boxing career. So he's already achieved a lot, Tszyu. He's already become a world champion. It was never going to reach the levels of his dad, Tszyu. Let's be real. But I'm just looking at Tszyu and thinking he hasn't got much left, if I'm being honest with you. He hasn't got long left in this sport. And I'm looking at this opponent for him. I think this is bad matchmaking in Tszyu's favour, if I'm being honest with you. Because from what I've seen of Anthony Velazquez, he's got 15 KOs. He's a still boxer. This is what Tszyu has struggled against, a still boxer, as we saw against Vondora and Matasiev. Velazquez got a very good jab, very good defence, got speed. That's what he's got over Tszyu, is speed for me. Because Tszyu is the one that just comes forward, doesn't he, without any movement at all. And decides to fight on the inside. And Velazquez punches in good combinations as well. And I think this is all one for Tszyu. I know the betting odds will make Tszyu a huge favourite, but yes, we will. The betting odds for me, they don't know what they're talking about. They don't really watch boxing at all. They just do it by the name. They just do it by the name of Tszyu and think, do it by the name of Tszyu and think, oh yeah, it's the son of Tszyu. So yeah, let's put him huge favourite for this fight. When you shouldn't, in my opinion. It hasn't worked out in the past for betting odds either, for the bookmakers, where they've made someone a huge favourite and they ended up using AJ versus Andy Ruiz, prime example. And Tszyu, obviously, I think he's past his best. Obviously, he used to be an all-round fighter, good accuracy, relentless pressure. But is he a hype job, or has he just faced good boxers? I think it's a bit of both. I think it's a bit of both in terms of, like, is he a hype job or is he faces stud boxers? I think it's a bit of both. I think people hyped him up to be hyped him up to the level that he's not really at. Let's be real. He's world champion level. He's proven that he's world champion level, but against the other guys, every time he stepped up, he's got beat. Mutasiev and Sebastian Bondora. And for me, this fight I think it's bad matchmaking for Tim Tszyu. I think Velazquez will just compete outbox him, if I'm being honest with you. And I think Velazquez will win by points. I know that will shock a few people, but from what I've seen, I think he's got a huge chance of beating. Velazquez of beating Tim Tszyu, in my opinion, because Tim Tszyu is under massive pressure now. He's under massive pressure. It's now or never for Tim Tszyu. If he uses this fight, Tim Tszyu's done in boxing. Let's be real. And he's not gonna have that pressure for Velazquez, and he can do what he does best. And Tim Tszyu struggles then still boxers, in my opinion. So I think Velazquez will cause a shock. Well, it won't be a shock in my opinion, but I think he'll cause a shock for the new boxing fans, in my opinion, for the not so purist boxing fans, and I think he'll cause a shock here, and I think he will beat Tim Tszyu, in my opinion, which would be a shame for Tim Tszyu's career, in my opinion. So that's my Tim Tszyu versus Andy Velazquez boxing preview, boxing predictions. Feel free to leave your predictions for the two fights I spoke about down below in the comments, and I'll see you all for the final boxing preview for this week.